We're going.
Okay, so I'm here with the ladies in Strange Breed to play a very fun game of truth or drink.
Truth or drink?
So the game is pretty simple. You either answer the question or you drink the beverage in front of you.
Can you do both?
Okay, so we'll start with Megan. How's your day been so far? Oh no!
Downs.
There's no secret. Okay, Nicole, what made you want to start the band?
Oh. I've always wanted to have a band, first of all, but then, like, I always wanted to kind of have, like, an all-girl band, like, since I was little, and I had this, like, vision when I was 11, and I would, like, schedule all my friends for different, like, roles in the band, including dancers. Apparently it was very important at the time. But anyways, obviously that dream didn't work out, but this one did. Anyway, I found the right people. It just took a really long time, but it was just really important to me because I was in bands with a lot of like I've worked with some really awesome guys in bands, but I also had some really awful experiences where my ideas were always stamped out, or just like I wasn't heard, I wasn't really supported, so it was really important to me, and I just sort of reached that point where I was like, you know what, I want to work with other women who understand the things that I stand for, and we can all lift each other up and support each other, and that was it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna drink.
Nice, Allie. Have you ever had a dream about anybody in the band?
Do we want to
I want to know. I've had a lot of dreams about like writing surf punk songs and then like bringing them to the band, and everybody's like, "Yeah, let's chill, let's chill." But I think I had one dream where Tara was driving me home, and she dropped me off, and then but we were on a motorcycle because Tara is like, you know, and then she dropped me off, and she's like, "See you later, buddy." And then it was like a 90s movie.
Totally
and it was
something she would do.
Yeah, she would totally do that.
You
So
mean that
that's
didn't happen in real
my-
life?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. Yes.
Tara, have you ever made up an excuse to get out of band practice?
Yeah, Tara.
No, most of mine, not most. In this band, no. In this band, no. I feel like most of the time I've been there.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about other bands? Have you?
Oh yeah, in other bands I have, because
Not to
they've
confess.
been really, anyway, unreliable
Shitty.
people. Yeah. Which makes you feel unmotivated, right? So.
Yeah.
But no, not with this band. With this band, it's all been, I feel pretty consistent. I hope.
You do great, sweetie.
We love you, sweetheart. We just
Thanks,
love
buddy.
you.
So then it goes back to Megan. If you had to replace a band member,
Oh!
who would you pick and who would you replace them with?
That's a tough call.
Hey Megan, we all know that drum cracks exist, so just keep that in mind.
I would probably replace myself with Neil Peart, and he would stick out like a sore thumb just because it would just be a weird dynamic, and so then I feel like I would slither my way back in.
You'd be like, this guy doesn't fit.
It would just be like this elaborate plan to be like, I told you so, bitches, and then I would come back into the band. Yeah.
That's a good
If
technique.
they would have me, of course. Yeah.
Aw.
I'm gonna drink.
Nicole, what's your least favorite Strange Breed song?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question, because, like, yeah, we're writing some cool new stuff, so I guess we are at that point where it's, like, some of the older stuff, you feel like, okay, like, it's not a bad song, but it's just not Strange Breed anymore. I think, okay, wait, I'm trying to think of, like, the first stuff.
Probably like the ones we don't play anymore.
Yeah, like casual.
Yeah.
Probably casual. I think it has a lot of potential maybe still if we reworked it, but that was like one of the first songs that me and Tara wrote together, and it's like cool, but it's nowhere near kind of what we're doing now. So probably that one. Probably, and no one's gonna know probably what that song is. So
Erased forever.
it's on the EP. It is online,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah. Moving on.
Okay. Allie, what do you think of Nikki Hart?
Oh!
So, this
Which
is a
one?
throwback to Nicole DePauw's solo project, for those who...
When though?
Like when you were like 15, 14?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not recently.
Defense.
Not recently. You can't find anything online, so don't even look.
With some awesome pictures.
You can find pictures, yeah.
Excuse me, this is my question. Nikki Hart was my MySpace dreams. She had the like blonde with the black hair, and it was like going this way, sideways. My mom would never let me do that because she didn't want me to be. I think what she called it a tart. She watched a lot of Coronation Street, so.
Heart to heart with Nikki Tart.
But she did have a song called Stupid Boys, which I've heard about, and I think that's a lovely song that we still sing about similar themes. Ideas. So
It was my first feminist anthem.
I'm into that. I think she had a lot of great ideas.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
So Tara, what's the worst venue you guys have played at?
Oh, well, I don't think I should name it, but there is one downtown that is very unreliable for timing and had everything running off one plug-in. So we had like one extension cord, and everyone plugged their amps in there, and I was like, so what are you gonna do when the switch trips? And the guy was like, oh, actually the breaker board's in the other building, and we don't have the key to get in there. And I was like, so what happens? And he's like, well, the show's gonna have to end. And I was like, okay. So yeah, that was special. But yeah, I won't name the place, but yeah.
Good
yeah,
job.
we've had times. Yeah.
Alright, Megan, what local band do you like the least?
Oh!
The least?
They're overrated, don't like them, can't stand them, not nice people. That might be whatever you can go on.
We're never gonna get booked for any tours.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, like that's the thing. Like I don't want to
You
be.
can drink, you don't have to say anything.
Oh, right! I forgot that's
that
an
is
option.
Truth or
right.
drink?
Then here you know, honestly, good for everyone for pursuing something that they feel good about. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah.
Okay, Nicola, what do you think of the music scene in Vancouver?
Oh yeah, kind of. It's hard. It's hard to like find where you fit. I think there's like a lot of really cool stuff going on that people don't give Vancouver enough credit for. A lot of people just write it off as like Vancouver doesn't have a scene, but that's not true. Like Vancouver actually has a really vibrant scene of a lot of things going on, which I was told. I'll admit, like there was a point probably not even that long ago that I kind of thought we didn't have much of a scene. But the further we get into it ourselves, I'm like, there's tons of cool shit going on. But I will say that what makes people feel that way, I think, is that it's a little inaccessible, and I feel like it's a little bit cliquey at times, and I feel like it's a little bit too cool. Like, I feel like we are just like we just sort of portray ourselves as the nerds that we are, because like people make such a big stink out of like being like it's not cool to look like you're trying hard at something. As a part of the music scene, it's like, it's cool to look like you don't care. It's cool to look like I'm not having fun at this show, but you want to look like you are there and at that show. So that's what I'll say about that. It's cool. There's a lot going on, and we've met so many awesome bands and so many awesome people, and like it feels really cool when people come to your shows and make a point of coming to your shows, and we'll always make a point of going out and going to shows too. Like that will never change, but I will say that there are times it feels a little bit like
Hard
not.
to bring up the energy, maybe.
It does. Like
Yeah.
yeah, the energy isn't totally doesn't feel always like a safe vibe for all people, you know, kind of thing, and not necessarily like dangerous, but just like
Not super welcoming.
not well,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So it I think that's where people get the idea that Vancouver scene is shitty. It's like just not.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's
just,
not
It
shitty.
just, like we've had some like really awesome shows and had some like a lot of people love and be totally into it. It's just sometimes people I guess are feeling off or like exactly what you said. Maybe it might be like not exactly the most welcoming
Yes.
space, you know.
Okay.
Yes. We're chatty Cathys, so all the answers are very long.
They're like conversations.
Totally.
Allie, who's your favorite member of Strange Breed?
Drinks. It's me.
I don't have a favorite. I just feel like that we're all on sort of different lines of communication. Like
Yeah.
sometimes Megan and I will look at each other when maybe we
Tara
agree on a
plays the
certain
wrong
point.
note.
Or I'll be like, did you hear this thing? And we won't even have to say anything. We'll just both be like, yeah, and like, yeah. And then like Nicole, I feel like I can talk to you about my creative ideas. And then like Tara and I feel like we have like a connection more on like a personal level, if that makes any sense. Yeah, like I just connect with them differently. I don't think there's a favorite.
Aw.
Cute.
It's me.
Alright, Tara, do you like your mom or your dad better?
Oh,
I hit everyone with that.
I love
Yeah.
them both. I love them both.
She lies.
Cutie. Not cutie.
No, I love them both. They're great. I love my hair.
Megan, would you ever get a Strange Breed tattoo?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
I feel like it would be like one of those things where like we're like maybe I don't know like on tour or like maybe we're releasing an album and we all like are drunk in Las Vegas one night or something like that. And
Oh
we
my
all,
God.
Yeah, exactly. We all just get like a shameful tattoo that we like never regret ever, even though it's
no
like
matter
a
what.
ridiculous tattoo. Yeah, fuck yeah, I totally do that.
Cool.
Sweet.
One day, guys.
Yeah.
Nicole, do you buy your music or do you just stream it?
She pirates it.
Pirate Bay for life. No. I have Apple Music, so I kind of do the monthly thing, and I don't pay for Spotify. I do the free Spotify, so I just stream on there. I stream a lot on YouTube during the day at work, but yeah, I pay for Apple Music and just download that way, and I think that's like one of the coolest things. Like honestly, like because when I usually buy music anyway, so if an album is already like the cost of your monthly Apple Music subscription, it's a no-brainer. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, we're like any of the music we're making now is all going up on those platforms too, which is feels cool.
Cool. Allie, what's the longest you've spent in the bathroom?
Doing what?
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say it
Daniel.
depends on what.
My mom's gonna watch this. I'm so sorry. I'm just joking. Sorry, Mom.
I'd have to say like fairly, probably a good 15 minutes. Not really longer than that. I'm a vegetarian. I like to get in and out. You know,
What does that
everything's
mean?
fairly smooth.
You're like what?
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like she was asking about
Like,
like
just
makeup
getting ready
and,
or
like,
something.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
You'll go with anything.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
She left it open-ended.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what I interpreted. That's it. I was discreet, okay?
It's good.
Tara, what's the longest you've gone without showering?
Oh no.
Oh, that's a good one for Tara.
Oh, circumstantial. I was in Cold Lake, Alberta, on a military base doing a survival instructor course, like a few years ago. So, like 2 weeks probably in between showers. Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
weird.
That makes sense
Yeah.
though, like
Yeah.
depending
That's what I meant, like circumstantial, like generally, like a shower daily. So there you go.
What she wants you to think.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Megan, what's the last thing you looked up on Google?
Oh, good.
I want to know now.
Me too, actually. It's probably something like weird, like how to spell like a word.
Just like a Craigslist search.
How to spell cinnamon. Like so weird like that, yeah.
Nicole, what's the last text you sent? Say. You have.
It's honestly probably something really stupid. I think it was to my friend. Oh yeah, it was literally just the word sure. Usually which is funny because usually my texts are about this long.
Paragraphs.
So it's really funny that my last text was one word. friend asked if she could I could have or she could have my opinion on something, and I was like, yeah, sure. Good stuff. That's quality stuff right there.
Allie, have you ever re-gifted or returned a gift? Well, you're gonna have to say it from who too.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I get really upset when people don't buy me gifts that I like because I'm like, you don't know me, and that makes me really sad. I mean, like every year my mom gets me like pajamas, and she always gets me like the wrong size or like really skimpy shorts or like it comes with a shirt. Like, do people wear pajama shirts? Like
My mom
Everyone
gets me
sleeps
those
naked.
too.
Like I don't what unless it's matching, unless it's like long polka dot like bottoms and long polka dot like top. I don't like just like a gray t-shirt. I would never be like, oh, this is my pajama shirt. Like, I'm gonna wear this to bed.
I totally have pajama shirts.
What? Like, that's because you're domestic.
Guess what you're getting? Guess what you're getting for Christmas?
Yeah,
To Allie from Mom.
I'm gonna give you a shitload of pajama shirts.
I just return a lot of my like mom's clothing choices. I think generally.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry.
She
Love ya.
won't. She won't take it personally.
Oh, she will. Okay, sorry.
Tara, have you ever eaten a booger?
Oh, definitely.
I feel like everyone has.
I feel like when you're like a kid, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like a thing. You know?
I never have. I'll be honest. I never have, except like you get like that post nasal
Oh,
drip.
I'm just
sometimes.
itching.
Oh.
Lights.
Oh,
The
no.
lights went off. There. Wow. Look at that. Anyways, boogers. Gross.
Megan, if you had to change the name of the band, what would you change it to?
Ooh. That's a good question.
I feel like you two picked the band name, yeah?
We
It's
did.
that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Breed strange.
very good.
That's a stupid name.
No, honestly, without Nicole, there wouldn't be a band. So, that's irrelevant. Yeah.
Speaking of band names, Nicole, what's the worst band name you've ever heard?
I have an answer to that one.
I have an answer to that one too, but I feel like I can't say it.
Is it local?
You remember?
Do we play with
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that was mine too. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say it because they're not gonna watch it.
Don't say it. Don't
I'm
say
gonna
it,
say it because it's pretty bad. Just Chub and Tuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
were they cool people?
No, well they were teenage boys.
Okay.
And you know what? To be fair, like they were really good players actually. Like it was their first show. It was at Stylus Records, and we got on the bill. I forget. I think it was just like one of the guys that worked at Stylus asked if we wanted to play there, and so we ended up on this bill. But I remember when we saw the name of this band, and we just lost it. We were like, "What?" So like, I mean, it's quite funny, but
It's
it's
just
also
like, what
just,
does it mean?
it's-
Like, where does this come from?
well. Do you
They
know
were
what
talented
it means?
musicians.
Do you
They
know
were,
what
like,
that
very
means?
talented musicians.
Chub and Tuck?
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about
Okay,
it.
maybe
Yeah.
not.
Tara
maybe
doesn't
not.
know what it means. Oh.
Oh, is that it?
I just didn't know what it meant.
Okay.
But we'll talk about it later.
Oh. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I don't know.
Not me. She just pointed at me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Not me.
I don't know. Skip the question. I feel overwhelmed.
Would you like pineapple on your pizza?
No. No.
What?
Weird.
Oh, man. Sweet with like
Pineapple
yeah, that's weird.
jalapeno?
Ew.
Pineapple's an important
Having
vegetable.
fun.
I like jalapenos.
Okay, so last question for you guys is what's next for the band?
We're playing a show this Friday.
Yes.
I think that's an important thing to mention. Friday
Yeah.
at the Waldorf, August 24th. Be there.
We're going to Nelson for Massive. That's
Festival.
going to be fun. The 20th to 24th.
We play the 21st for anybody in the Kootenays. And then, yeah, a lot of recording, basically. We're going to be
Yeah.
in the studio with our producer, Darren, hopefully finishing our album.
Bam.
Boom.
Bam.
Boom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
Sorry, we're so chatty.